Hi, I'm veterinarian Dr. John Paul Carew. I'm here with Ashley, a safety certified PetSmart stylist and sailor who's about to have her very first groom next week. We'll be talking about the best way for pet parents to get their pets ready for their grooming appointment, especially if it's their very first groom in the weeks and days leading up to it. So Ashley, what should pet parents do first?
There are a lot of things pet parents can do to get their pets ready for their groom. In the weeks leading up to the groom, I'd recommend making sure their pet is up to date on all their vaccines. You'll need to have the required vaccines at least 48 hours ahead of time. I'd also recommend making a list of any specific concerns you'd like to make your groomer aware of. For example, if you notice any skin conditions, skin irritations, or bumps, please tell your groomer so they can make sure the pup gets the service that is customized for his or her own individual needs. Nothing is more important than the pet's health, and it's imperative that the pet parents communicate any underlying conditions or specific needs to us ahead of time.
This is such great info, Ashley. That last point you made is so important. It's always better to over-communicate with your stylist.
Absolutely.
So, what should pet parents be focused on next?
Pet parents can start getting their pets used to the salon-like experience by doing a few specific things. The first is touching your pet's paws during play. It's also helpful to get them comfortable with touching other areas that they don't normally make contact with on a daily basis, like inside of the ears or even in between the toes. Secondly, you can use common household items like a blow dryer to acclimate their pet to the humming noise and vibrations of the hair clippers and nail grinders. If you decide to use a blow dryer, be sure to use it on the low setting and no heat, and never point the dryer directly into the face. The more comfortable your pet is ahead of time, the calmer she'll be when it happens in the salon.
Is it also important to give your pet a bath ahead of time?
In general, I'd recommend bathing and brushing your dog regularly at home. This not only prepares them for the salon, but it also provides some one-on-one bonding time. Regular bathing and brushing also helps keep the pet healthy and maintained between their grooms.
Great. So what's next?
In the days leading up to the groom, I'd suggest the pet parent bring their dog with them to PetSmart when they shop, which allows the pet to see the visits as a fun trip and not only getting in the car for things they may perceive as negative, like the vet, sorry. I'd also suggest stopping by the grooming salon to meet the stylist if possible. This will help your pup start building a relationship with the stylist to get used to the activity, smells, and sounds of the salon.
I'm gonna disregard that vet comment. So, it's the day of the groom. What should pet parents do first?
On the day of the groom, there's a couple things I'd suggest to help them manage the dog's nerves. First, you can take your pet on a walk or to the dog park to help them calm down with some exercise. And right before the groom, they can help them relax by spending a few minutes with them, petting their head, rubbing their back, paws, belly, and tail.
Makes sense. We know physical activity can help manage anxiety, so this is an important one. I think with all these tips, Sailor will be ready for a groom in no time. Thanks so much, Ashley.